This is the Nova R Smart Ring, and it's quite interesting. In this video, I am going to give you some context about this ring and the market, talk about why smart rings can be better or worse than smartwatches, and things you need to know about this ring itself, both the good and the bad. Let's get started. First of all, smart rings as a whole is just a very interesting product category because it basically promises to do most of what this could do, but at a much smaller form factor. I did some general digging around about this product and I found some pretty mixed reviews. On one hand, I saw this website that was praising this ring in detail, just talking about how it doesn't have a subscription and all the things it could do. But on the other hand, I saw some comments on other YouTube videos about this ring that says a basic $15 smartwatch on Amazon is basically better, which I'm just like, oh, okay, that's what we're working with here. Obviously, I am super grateful that this company sent me this ring to review for free, but I'm also aware that small companies do tend to target smaller content creators, and when you send them products for free, they tend to give like a more positive review, and there is bias within that. And as I'm getting more and more of these offers, I really want to shed some light on these small brands to see if they actually deliver on what they promise, and to try my very best to deliver on an objective and, unbiased review. As much as I could, obviously. Well, with that said, this is still overall going to be a positive review because this is genuinely a good product, but there are some flaws that you should know about. Okay, so when I first looked up the price on this ring, I was like, whoa, that's like not exactly cheap. But then when I looked at the competition, I started to understand why some other reviewers were calling this a budget alternative. Still cheaper than the cheapest Apple Watch though, so keep that in mind. Okay, so that was some background context, but now let's talk about why you might want to get a smart ring instead of something like a smartwatch. I am mostly going to compare it to the Apple Watch because I've been an Apple Watch user for as long as I could remember, maybe like 5-6 years, I think. And it's also just an industry standard, so it helps us keep things in context. Anyway, these are the things I really liked about using the ring instead of the watch. Size. Obviously, this thing is like a lot smaller and a lot easier to lose, but it's nice. Ironically, even though this thing is on my finger, it actually doesn't interfere with my typing as much as the Apple Watch, because when I wear this, the watch band actually hits the ledge of my MacBook, which kind of gets in the way. Battery life. For some reason that I do not understand, this thing has like 4 to 5 times the battery life compared to this. I don't get it. I think my biggest gripe with the Apple Watch, especially compared to other watch brands like Garmin and stuff like that, is that the battery life is just not as good. This goes for days, while this thing goes for like 2 days max, which is fine, but this is cool. Obviously, this thing does not have a screen, it does not have speakers, it does not have all these things that the Apple Watch has and a lot of things that this thing can do. But still, if you're just talking about like health tracking or sleep tracking, it's, the battery life is just great. Actually, I met this guy who saw my ring and he was talking about how he likes the fact that this doesn't have a screen so that, he doesn't get as much screen exposure compared to something like an Apple Watch. So it might actually be something you prefer. Sleep tracking. I guess this part is kind of subjective, but I guess most people would rather wear a ring to sleep than a watch to sleep if you want to have like some type of heart rate monitoring sleep tracker on you. But I don't wear either to sleep generally. Like I wore it for this review, but generally I don't track my sleep with any of these things. Okay, now let's talk about why this thing could be worse than a smartwatch, specifically the Apple Watch. Aside from the obvious fact that this thing does not come with a screen, I still think that watches in general are a much more suitable fitness tracker if you do take workout tracking seriously. I mean, first of all, when you lift weights, you can't have a ring on, right? It's either gonna scratch or break the ring, or you're gonna scratch the dumbbell itself or something. I guess for racket sports, you can just wear it on a different hand, but generally, yeah, if you mostly use the gym, then I guess this isn't great for tracking. Also, what I found is that generally smart rings are much more phone dependent compared to smartwatches. Obviously, they have less space, so they have less battery, they have less memory generally, less processing power and all that stuff. So let's say if your phone is far away or your phone goes haywire, your workouts might actually not get saved as well. But yeah, I think the fact that you cannot wear this while you're lifting is probably one of the bigger downsides. And I guess the ring does fall off easier, even if it fits well. Like if I do this a lot, eventually it's gonna come out. Okay, it's not coming out. Good for you, Nova, but like, yeah, it's gonna be more easy to slip off than the Apple Watch. Okay, I just gave you guys a preview on why you would prefer either a smartwatch or a smart ring, one or the other. But now let's get into specifically what this smart ring is like. Now, before I proceed to this entire section, do keep in mind that the Apple Watch I am comparing it to starts at around $249 US, while this thing starts at, let's see, $179 US. So it's around half the price. And that kind of explains why for some things it's pretty much on par with the Apple Watch, which is great. But for some other things, it's a little bit below that. So this ring tracks steps, heart rate, blood oxygen, HRV, sleep, stress levels, workouts, which includes distance and calories burnt depending on the workout, and recovery rates. They also have some special features like AI-powered health tips, a whole page for like meditation and guided mindfulness stuff, sleep sounds and other sounds, and yes, it's water resistant at 5 ATM, which is I think the same as the Apple Watch or most watches in general. Now, to make this easy and quick, I am going to talk about whether this ring delivers on all the stuff I just talked about. I'm just going to read off the script because I can. Okay, first of all, step tracking. Step tracking is like pretty much on par with the Apple Watch. And there's a thing in the app where you can watch the steps increase in real time, which the Apple Watch doesn't have, like I tried it. And when I mean similar, I mean like they're within 50 steps of each other, like a standard deviation of 50 steps. This also tracks heart rate. So for heart rate, it is super spot on. Now, I don't have a medical heart rate sensor to compare this to, but I compared this to the Apple Watch and I compared it to the treadmill. So I wore all three at the same time on the treadmill, and all of them said around the same number. The heart rate tracker on this thing is pretty solid. Blood oxygen. I'm a budget king, so my watch is the cheapest version, so it doesn't have blood oxygen. This ring has budget oxygen. This ring is the only thing I have in my possession that measures blood oxygen, so I don't know how accurate it is, but the readings seem fine, like I seem healthy, I guess. HRV. I kind of read about this. I had no idea what this was, but apparently this is something that the Apple Watch also measures, but unlike the Apple Watch, this thing has like a whole section in the app that says HRV and you can look at it. Sleep tracking. Sleep tracking on this ring is absolutely amazing. Now, I'm sorry, but I didn't compare it to the Apple Watch because I just don't like wearing things when I sleep, but I compared it to the sleep app that I use every now and then. And I have used the Apple Watch for sleep tracking before, like a few times. And dude, the amount of details you get on this app from the ring is crazy. It tracks your sleep movements, it tracks your temperature, and it even told me my sleep chronotype. Obviously, it also does heart rates and REM cycles. I have used Xiaomi fitness bands as well, and honestly, this is one of the best I've seen when it comes to sleep tracking. Point for Nova. Stress levels. I don't think I trust any device to read my stress levels. Like, do you know how stressed I am right now? Huh? Workouts. Okay, I just talked about a bunch of good things about this ring, but when it comes to working out, it's probably like the weakest thing about it. Hear me out. While I'm assuming that the heart rate sensor and gyroscope is spot on, right? Somehow it just always seems to underestimate the amount of calories that I've burnt. I know that most consumer fitness tracking devices out there are just not great in general for tracking calories, and I have no way to tell whether this is actually the more accurate thing or whether this is. But when I compared the calories burnt on the treadmill and my watch and this always significantly underestimates my calories burnt, at least compared to the other ones, I guess. Let's say on the treadmill it says I've burnt 100 calories, and on the watch it says I've burnt maybe 90 or 110. This thing would say something like 60, which I guess it's good, like it makes me burn more, but that's something you should know. Once again, I have no idea of telling which one is correct. It could be possible that the Nova ring is the only thing that's accurate, but once again, I'm just reporting my data, so there you go. And another slight downside of the tracking, as I mentioned earlier, unlike the Apple Watch, which has like a lot of onboard space and computing stuff, this thing does not, so it's super phone dependent. And obviously the ring does not have GPS. It's not big enough for that. And I emailed the company about this. They said, if you want to make sure that your whole workout gets tracked, you should probably make sure that the app is running in the background. And sometimes if you turn on low power mode and stuff like that, the iPhone might just like shut off the app in the background, which is not great. This is definitely not a deal breaker, but it's just another step that you have to think about that does not exist for something like the Apple Watch, because Apple obviously makes everything, including the watch and the phone. But for this ring, yeah, you just got to make sure the app is running because it does rely on the phone's GPS. And I'm the type of person who does a lot of hikes, so something like a Garmin or an Apple Watch might probably be more reliable for me. But if you're just doing like day-to-day tracking and you're doing HIIT workouts or runs and stuff like that, I think this ring is okay. Oh, and another thing I found slightly confusing was that when I don't use the ring for a while, it's just gonna like turn off by itself. And unlike the watch, which has buttons and dials, this thing does not have any. So the only way to reactivate this is if you plop it back on the charger and it's gonna activate again. I emailed them about this as well, and basically this is just a power saving mode. The sensors light up every now and then to detect your heart rate, and if it sees that you're not wearing it for a few times, then it's just gonna shut off to save power. I don't know how long long it takes before the ring shuts itself off when I'm not wearing it, but generally it only happened to me when I didn't wear it for like a day or two, and the Apple Watch can't even last 2 days, I guess. Okay, I'm not gonna get into what I think about the special features like the AI-powered suggestions and meditation stuff, mostly because it doesn't make a huge difference for me, and it's just not the main point for me when it comes to like a smart tracking device. But if you do value those things, if you do want something to like guide you in like a mindfulness moment, I think it's fine. The Apple Watch has something similar, but I think for the Nova Ring, it really has like an actual catalog with like voice recordings and audio and stuff like that. So if it's something you're into, this might be for you. Oh, one more thing. This ring basically automatically detects workouts every now and then. So sometimes when I go on like a long walk or a long run or a bike ride or something, and later when I check the app, it's gonna say, hey, I saw that you did this earlier and you burnt this many calories, would you like to add it in as a workout? It's something that's similar to the Apple Watch, but on the Apple Watch you can click yes right on your wrist, whereas for this there's no way to interact, with the software, which is fine. Once again, sometimes that's what rings are for. Okay, let's summarize. Heart rate and step tracking is on point. Sleep tracking is super good and extremely comprehensive, and it's probably the #1 reason why someone should get this ring. And workout tracking is meh, I guess. I'm gonna link the website down below if you want to check them out. But yeah, it's honestly a really fun product, and I'm so grateful that I got to try this out. I really hope I was able to deliver an unbiased and informative review, because that's what we love here. Thanks for watching. Stay active, stay safe. See you next time.